This horrific image of a starving baby clinging onto life is a chilling reminder of the ongoing civil war that has destroyed Yemen and left tens of thousands dead. The brutal conflict has raged in Yemen for the last 1,000 days, but the plight of thousands of Yemeni civilians has gone largely unnoticed by the rest of the world. Severely malnutritioned 1-year-old Fatima Abdullah Hassan in the Red Sea port city of Hodeidah, Yemen. The images of severely malnutritioned 1-year-old Fatima Abdullah Hassan and 12-month-old baby Nadia Ahmad Sabri serve as powerful reminders of the impact of civil war on innocent civilians. Yemen is one of the Arab world's poorest countries and has been ravaged by fighting between forces loyal to the government of President Abdrabbuh Mansur Hadi and those allied to the Houthi rebel movement. More than 7 million Yemenis are at risk of acute famine in the world's largest food security emergency. Baby Nadia Ahmad Sabri is only 2 months old and suffers from severe malnutrition. In March 2015, a coalition of Arab nations, led by Saudi Arabia and with the support of the UK and US, began a bombing campaign in Yemen in a bid to stop rebels taking over the country. The US government is simultaneously targeting al-Qaeda militants operating within Yemen. UN Human Rights Council described the war in Yemen as an unrelenting violation of international humanitarian law. Civilians have borne the brunt of the conflict in Yemen and have repeatedly been the victims of what UN Human Rights Council called unrelenting violations of international humanitarian law. A nation on the brink of collapse, hospitals in Yemen are struggling to deal with most basic of needs, with thousands of schools forced to shut. Houthi rebel fighters outside the residence of Yemen's former president Ali Abdullah Saleh in Sana'a. More than 1 million Yemenis are infected with cholera in the largest global outbreak ever. Cholera is spread by food or water contaminated with human feces and causes acute diarrhea and dehydration, and can kill within hours if untreated. Woman stabbed at Aldi as staff bravely detain suspected knifeman. Mom's furious. School tells daughter, 11, outrageous lie that Santa isn't real. Man with world's second largest penis accuses title holder of cheating. Woman whose mom was killed by tiger in horror video sues safari park for £175,000. Young widow, 26, barred from daughter's nativity as she had baby son with her. Mexican YouTube star shot dead after taunting drug lord Al Mencho. More than 7 million Yemenis remain at risk of acute famine in what has become the world's largest food security emergency. Severe acute malnutrition has threatened the lives of almost 400,000 children, as the country remains in urgent need of humanitarian assistance. More than 2 years later, the war rages on with no end in sight.